Hi guys, welcome along. Richie here from the Heresy group. So today I want to talk to you about cold weather kit. I know Tim done a cracking video not so long ago with his version of cold weather kit, what he runs. So I thought it's only right I did my take on what I run and when I run it. So timing is everything really. You know, you don't want to be running a great big heavy jacket when you're running through the woods or, you know, kicking down doors. So that's really what I want to tackle, is what you should wear and when. So what we're going to do, we're going to start off with the absolute basics, so work from the inside out, the base layer to the absolute extremities. So let's get cracking. So first things first, first up we have the helikon thermal underwear set. Now I bought these maybe 6 months ago, wore them to the trees with Sterling in January. It was -10 and these things were an absolute lifesaver. Now you do have a top and a bottoms, which I'll show you shortly, but they're basically the same material. Nice close knit, you may or may not be able to see a nice grid fleece all the way on the inside, so super toasty, super comfy. It does only have a half zip, which is great for when you're wearing a plate carrier, etc. You know, you've not got that zip rubbing or being pressed against your body, being quite uncomfortable. So the zip does come all the way up to the chin, like this. So, you know, it just keeps any chills from around the neck. Now, this is tight fit into the body, it's not designed to be loose, therefore it keeps all your thermal properties close to the body as possible. Coming down to the sleeves, thumb holes as well, so should you want to keep your little paws warm, this is also possible. But yeah, I cannot rave about these enough. These were, I'm trying to think what I paid for them now, but you know, we're talking sub £50 for a set, a top and a bottoms. I'll just show the bottoms now. And for me personally, I think sub £50 for a thermal set that is this good is absolute cracking value for money. Again, nice elasticated waist, the same grid fleece material as the top, as you can see there. Holes in all the right places for when you need to go. But yeah, again, tight fitting. These are more of I would say, your gym style compression leggings, etc. You know, do fit close to the body. Nice seams there, follow the curve of your leg, so there's no constrictions when you're moving about. So you can wear these when you're just resting or with your running and gunning. These will work an absolute dream in both scenarios. So this would be my first bit of kit that goes on. This would be the first layer that I put on in very cold weather. So this goes for both scenarios, whether I'm on stag, standing still, or if I am running and gunning. So the next layer on top of that I would probably wear will be just your run-of-the-mill t-shirt. Doesn't have to be anything in particular, just a regular run-of-the-mill cotton t-shirt. This is a very old school one I've got many moons ago from the guys over at Sterling, probably about 2012, 2013. But yeah, just a nice extra layer, you know, because at the end of the day, if you keep your core warm, your extremities will also be warm. So that's the top half covered, base layer and t-shirt layer done. Now to your actual sort of combats, this really is down to personal choice. You can wear whatever you like. I choose to wear obviously a combat shirt. This is a field shirt, sorry. I'm choosing this just because obviously a UBAX would be absolutely no good whatsoever. No thermal properties around the core in any way, shape or form. Obviously full sleeve. Yes, this does have a zip up the front, but again, a nice high neck you can do up all the way to the top, should you need to wrap up and keep that neck warm. But yeah, I would definitely steer clear of any sort of UBAX, any sort of moisture wicking material from the top there. On the bottom half, we have the ever faithful Clawgear Raider Mark IVs. And again, you know, I've banged on about these for quite some time now, especially in cold weather, because they are that much thicker material. You really notice it with the wind chill factor. So when the wind does start to whip up, this along with the field shirt will really sort of keep that wind away from you. So yeah, so that would be your actual fighting fatigues. Now, should the temperature really drop, say on an overnight scenario, when you're if you're on a 24, 36 hour Milsim, gets to night time, the temperature really drops, I may just choose to add an extra thermal layer. I'm not talking a huge thick fleece, but maybe sort of like a mid-layer fleece. This is actually a Canet one. Again, not a full zip, just a half zip for the neck, but obviously full sleeved, just to keep that top half really toasty warm. I have worn this in several scenarios in this setup, and you know, I didn't at any point feel I was, you know, too cold or I was overheating, sweating, and obviously, you know, when sweat cools down, can cause all sorts of chill problems. So that's where we're at as what I would sort of run and gun with, whether it's urban, rural, whatever. That for me in, you know, December, January, February, that's my preferred setup. Now, when it comes to being on stag, being static, not doing a lot of moving, as you all know, when you're not active, you know, your body temperature will drop and you'll definitely feel the effects of the cold a lot more. So to deal with this, you know, and I've again used this setup many times. This is the Snug Pack Softy. This is obviously the compressible jacket, uber warm. You can wear this, you know, over the top of a plate carrier, over the top of a chest rig, etc. With it, I want it with it open, still super warm. As you can see, nice hardware material on the external of the arms. You know, so if you do need to go on your belt buckle or on your elbows, you know, you're not going to rip this at all. Nice drawstring on the back there to keep the neck nice and tight, stopping any chills coming down the neck. Full zip, top to bottom, and drawstring on the bottom there to keep the waist nice and tight. Yeah, solid bit of kit that, as is with most of the Snug Pack stuff. Now, if you do really feel the need to, and you know, I would definitely recommend these as well. I believe these are British Army issue Snug Pack trousers. Again, same material as a jacket, but in a trouser form. Good thing about this, they are reversible, so you can have the tan on the outside should you wish. These are just a button do-up design, so no zips to fiddle about with down there, just 2 buttons and they'll do up super easy. What I also love about these is in the fact that these are a half zip, halfway down the leg. So, depending on whatever you're wearing, if you decide it does get too chilly or too cold, you can throw these on over the top of any sort of combats you're wearing. You know, there's plenty of room there to get a boot in and out of with no drama at all. So yeah, I've worn these as well, but when I've been on stag and just trying to keep myself super comfy. So just adding on to the list of thermal or, you know, warmer equipment you'd want to wear to keep yourself warm and toasty when you're not on the move, when you're not looking to sweat out. We have the most essentials, which is a nice warm beanie. I don't know the actual percentage, but I know the percentage of heat loss through the top of the head is quite a lot, depending if you've got hair or not. Shout out to Tim. But yeah, a nice warm beanie should I say, whatever make you like. Obviously this is an Arc'teryx one, fleece lined, most of them are fleece lined nowadays. Again, just helps. A comfy head is a comfy person. Obviously I know most guys run some sort of combat glove with mechanics, Oakleys, etc. They're great, they're super comfy, but they're not particularly warm. Again, I wouldn't recommend these for actual, you know, fighting, door-to-door, handling a weapon with, but these are sealskin waterproof gloves. These are meant to be worn with a slight small thermal inner. Now I have worn these in Sweden in -18, and these are an absolute superb piece of kit. Like I say, waterproof, and the thermal properties are amazing. So there we go guys, just a real quick vid to give you my take on my cold weather kit, on what I normally run from day to day in cold weather. Everything from running and gunning, you know, when you're not looking to overheat, to when you're in a static position and you just want to keep super toasty, super comfy. So any questions, any comments in the kit that I've shown you today here, anything you would suggest, anything I've left out, please leave in the box below. Other than that, thanks for watching guys, and we'll catch you again soon.